Welcome everybody. Strawberry Moon Insight here. Barb. Freedom Friday. Hello, hello, hello. 3/3/2020. Wow. I'm glad it's Friday. How about you? New landscape here just a little bit. Getting ready for the Easter mode. Very subtle. I hope, what we have here is prosperity, insight, change, grounding, the Madagascar sphere, no fear. Jade elephant, again, the Picasso, jasper, meditating stone, selenite tower, selenite wands. All right, so the question is, what am I going to talk about tonight? Because what I'm going to go into is all 12 zodiac signs. I don't have video editor, so I'm going to actually have to physically write down the timestamp, and after I'm done and post it, it might be very long, but I will somehow post so that you can say, okay, if I'm Libra, it's going to be at X. Or if I am Aquarius, it's going to be at X. See, it's the air signs coming up because, they're the judicial signs. Okay, yes, I will totally post that and try to remember to do so, okay? I'm going to be working with the Inspirational Wisdom, Angels, and Fairies cards. I am going to be working with the Gospel of Aradia. I am going to be working with Aleister Crowley's legendary deck of the Thoth Tarot. I will be working with the New Mythic Tarot. And if needed as a clarifier, my guide tarot, the St. Petersburg Russian deck. All right. So the question is on Freedom Friday, tomorrow's the portal, 444. Really? It's kind of amazing. We're preparing. We're just like, we're here. So what is the spirit message with just the spread here? So we have change happening. We have protection. We have intuition. Yeah, and very powerful tourmaline. Jade. Lapis Lazuli Reiki 1 for ease on throat and how you speak. And just my spirit wand, given to me by my angels and ancestors. And with that, here we begin. Thank you for coming. What I do and where I resonate, it is very vast. It may not resonate with everybody. I hope it does. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Maybe it's not your time, or maybe it's just not your place, but it doesn't mean because it doesn't resonate with you that it doesn't resonate with anyone else. So be kind. If you're led to the channel, there's a message. And sometimes journeys and growth there are blockages that need to be healed, and you can come back. See, look. You need not be resistant. Look at resistance. Normally, in the decks, you'd see a blade, and that would be a sword, like the Ace of Swords, like the new beginning, the new truth, the cutting through of everything. But in this, you've got all of that autumn time. Like there is death in this, but that there is the full moon in it, and there is the sun in it. And we are coming into the Aries full moon. Are we not? There's an old vine coming. Like, you have to get rid of the old thoughts and dissolve that which is entangling you because it's old. You're being resistant to the change because you're not willing to give up, not willing to change, not willing to omit something from your life. Maybe omitting something from yourself as well. It can be addiction. I got to give up heroin. Well, that's a pretty good choice if you do, right? And some people, maybe it's like, I got to give up shopping. And some people could be alcoholic addiction. Maybe I have to give up liquor. Maybe shopping, maybe liquor, maybe sex, maybe whatever it is that is so old. And it's not like it's like a new thought, like, oh no, this is somebody who's been like, I've done this 85 million times and it's just time to do it. Doesn't matter what age you are. Right now there are so many youngsters that I can't even believe from my perspective of, wow, this was all going on when I was raising my own child. Now I'm faced with that and like, wow. All right, resistance. My resistance was I was resistant to see the truth. And then here I am going, oh, and COVID-19 too. And then we have this and that as well. Exacerbated energy. But there is a cutting. There is autumn. There is summer in this card. Autumn and summer are not close to each other. So maybe you have two phases to go through to get through this route, but no, I don't think so. I think what it is you're just like, no. Cut it at the root. When you do, this falls away. And see the sphere here? There's enlightenment that will happen when you do this for yourself, but not for anybody else. See, this is entanglement of you. No one's holding you. It's not going and wrap. No, it's right. Look here. Around, up, under, and out. Nothing's entangling you. This sword can go pew right up there. Nothing's going to stop it from going. It's not wrapped and wrapped. There's no like knots. This is you maybe playing a waiting game. All right. Strawberry Moon Insight here. This is Barb. Let's figure out what's going on. That's the overall energies, not playing the waiting game and not being resistant. Thank you, Gospel of Aradia. And with that, for all zodiac signs, what is the message to help us not be resistant this Freedom Friday and going into another week Wisteria Fairy? Unleash the power within you to make changes. Ask to be given the wisdom that will allow you to grow. And look at her. Spring's coming, and that's wisteria. Well, I love wisteria. It's lavender. If you're allergic to lavender, I'm so sorry, but wisteria, oh my gosh, it's like it can put you in a trance. It is such a beautiful, pungent, powerful, hypnotic scent. And I love the lavenders. I love we're coming into Easter, and I love we're coming into her divine wisdom and passion and lure to help us relieve ourselves from being resistant. She is very, very magical. Thank you, Goddess Aradia, for that companionship. And underneath the deck is Moonlight Dance. Embrace your sense of adventure as you look at the promise that you have made to yourself. It's almost like, it's like the three of everything's here. It's got the moonlight, there's earth, there's fire. Look at all the bunnies. Look at all the bunnies. Seriously. Look at them. Angelic beings helping you. And it's like the Big Dipper's here. Wishing upon that star and you're being granted it. You got to let go. Yes. You got to let go of that resistance. And if that's what it takes, fine. Amen. All right. What tarot deck am I using tonight? God and Spirit's Pure White Light. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Haniel. It's a toss-up between two. And it's not you. Okay? So, the Tsar Tarot wants to come out, and so does the Witch's Tarot. It doesn't surprise me where we're at in the path of enlightenment here. So, Witch's Tarot. Oh, Ellen Duggan. Oh, she's beautiful. Just going to look at the cards, make sure. Beautiful. And the Golden Tarot of the Tsar. All right, that's fine. Okay. All right. Free energy. Four Swords and the Strength card. Leo. You've been up in your head. You're constantly walking backwards. And you don't need to be. You know your truth. You know where you're supposed to be. You're being resistant to the change. And those swords are Libra, all the airs, Gemini, Aquarius. No, that is way too many, and that's unfair there. Okay? That's unfair. Yes, you're passionate about it, and yes, there's a lot to say. But you're doing it to yourself because you're being resistant. The universe is trying to give you the calmness, whatever it is, your fixes, whatever. You know, maybe you're going out in the moonlight and dancing and then coming into the battles in your head when the completion's here because you know the truth. Yes. And the High Priestess shows up. Yes, you do. Embrace it. Understand yourself, Leo. Come on. And look. When you do, you get a new beginning in passion. You're changing. There's blossoms. There's the kingdom in the background. It's passionate. It's grounded. Am I looking that up again? You get a little bit closer. Do you see that, Leo? Are you being resistant? Not wanting to realize your worth and smell and relax and embrace yourself for the changes? And look at Leo. Oh, that yellow is Leo or fire. You know. Really? Entering yourself to the sense of adventure? Really? I think you can. I think you have, because what Leo is all about anyway, adventure. You've got the luminesque above your head. It's destined for you. It's a major arcana, and it's you. Stop being in your head because you know the truth. You shan't be afraid because what you want is here. Yes, Leo? All right.